I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in what I'm up to and want to connect with me, check out the description below and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about ignoring the 3D and acting as if when it comes to money. Now, I am not a huge believer that acting as if is fucking necessary to manifest, because I've manifested plenty of shit without acting in any kind of way. But I feel like this is an important topic because I don't think a lot of you understand what you're supposed to be doing when you are manifesting money. Now, that being said, all manifestation, I'm going to say that again, all manifestations are exactly the fucking same. All of it. All manifestation is the same. If you are hearing from people that some manifestations are different, they are fucking liars and they don't know anything. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All manifestation is exactly the fucking same. All of it. It is what you tell yourself is true, is true. Whatever you are accepting is true and will be proven to you to be true. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it applies to literally any thought that comes in your head about anything. If you accept it as true and you keep living from that perspective that that is true, that will be your experience and you will always be proven right. Money is no exception. If you are constantly telling yourself, I have no money, everything's so expensive, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills, and then that's your experience, you are perfectly manifesting not having money. It's a perfect manifestation. Until you are ready to see that for what it is, you are going to continue to struggle with money. What you tell yourself about money is your experience with money. Now, if money is a very sensitive topic for you, like it was me when I first got into manifesting, I'm just going to be honest and tell you, I don't recommend you starting with money to start proving to yourself that manifesting works. Unless you are going to start with, like, I found a penny or I got $5 or something that's smaller and believable to you, just so that you can understand how it fucking works and get success with it. Because I'll tell you from experience, if you're going to go for, $1 billion right off the bat when you don't think it's actually going to happen and don't believe it's real, it's not going to fucking work, and then you're going to be more miserable than you are right now. The law and manifestation is all about belief and faith in the unseen and in the unknown. Right now, you are completely focused on what has been true in the past and what is being presented to you right now and what you believe about yourself, money, and how money fucking works in the world. And you're being proven right perfectly. Always. You always are. So how do you ignore the 3D when you're manifesting money? Instead of looking outside of you and being like, oh my God, groceries are so expensive, gas is so expensive, I can't afford this, and I want to do that, but I don't have the money, and money's so hard, and I don't have a job, and I'm never going to get a job, and I'm never going to have money. That shit has to fucking stop. Nope, I have the money. There's always more money. I have this much money in my bank account. Whatever is going to feel best to you. I make this much money an hour, a day, a week, a month. I always have this much money in my bank account. There's always more money, whatever it is. But that is now what is true in your head, not how you're going to go act. If you're like, oh, I have $10,000 in my bank account, don't go acting as if you have that money and spend money that you don't have. That's not what acting as if is. Acting as if would be going to the grocery store, paying for your groceries, and not thinking about how it's so expensive and how you don't have the money and how living the life that you are living right now, paying the bills and doing the shit that you are doing right now from the perspective of money is not a big fucking deal. I have the money, this is easy, I can pay this, and it's not a big deal. Because as long as you continue the cycle of your bills and your living expenses being a fucking big deal and that you don't have the money and blah, 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 guess what's always going to be true for you? What's true for you right now? It's a perfect manifestation. Once you see it for what it is, you can't unsee it. And then you realize, oh shit, I can think whatever I want to about money, and that's going to be proven to me to be true. Literally, whatever you want to be true about money can be true about money, but you have to start telling yourself that that is what is true right now. And this is where you have an entire belief system around money. And if money is extremely fucking triggering to you, you need to go about changing your beliefs about money and manifesting money in a way that's not going to trigger every single belief that you currently hold. Because if you are going that route, it could take you years to see a change in your money. At least that was my experience. Now that's coming from years of working with a law of attraction coach who was supposedly, you know, specialized in manifesting money. And while I was manifesting a lot of like discounts and bullshit like that, my true money situation did not change working with them. But they had me convinced that I was like working towards something and I would eventually have something, and it never fucking worked. You want to know why? Because I still held the same beliefs about money. I never changed my perspective of money. Once I started to change my perspective of money, guess what? My experience of money changed. Because whatever you tell yourself is true is true. And if you keep telling yourself that the same shit is true, you cannot bitch, whine, moan, or complain when you get more and more of the same. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.